What's up, guys? This is going to be an analysis for my subscriber Salaminus. He is the Falco, Green Falco versus Red Marth. This is just a random session on NetPlay, and I'm going to be analyzing 3 games from it. So we don't have to talk about exactly where they struck to, although Battlefield is a decently good stage to strike to for both sides, if this was the case. But we could just kind of jump right into it. So side platform position, what you always want to do right here, you either short hop laser in place then drop through laser, but I think you almost always just want to straight up drop through laser so that you establish ground control right away just in case the Marth drops through. And then you're set with an off-center position right here with a laser out in front of you, and there's no way that Marth can just hit you right away without you being able to react. So let's see what happens. You actually shoot a laser in place and then shoot a laser in the wrong direction. So right away, kind of an execution mistake, maybe some snapback preventing you from shooting the laser in the correct direction, which is kind of unfortunate. But also that first laser really served no purpose, right? Did it actually hit the Marth? No. Right? And it doesn't really force him down here. If he's on the side platform, it's not the biggest of a deal, especially at the beginning of a match. So, yeah, just consider that. I don't mind the side platform disengage either, actually. This is fine. That back air, he rolled at the same time. Really weird that he would roll into the corner right here. Also kind of odd that he would dash up to you in the corner and then just shield immediate. But that's okay. So kind of a scramble situation right here, not necessarily a set play given by him. Run up grab, this is the first semblance of like anything real we've seen so far. You miss your tech, roll in, he read you right there. You roll in again, he's just grabbing you again. I don't fault you at all for rolling in right here. I think that teching in place, I don't think that Marths are ever really, well, not ever, but a lot of the times I don't think they're actually reacting from this position. So if you actually DI'd this way and then teched in place, most of the time I don't think that Marths would dash grab in time. But sometimes they might just forward smash you. You never really know, and there's always that fear of just getting tip or forward smash for teching in place in the corner and just dying. But rolling in is pretty safe, and you get farther and farther in as time goes on. You want to make sure that you're always hitting your techs, though, because you should always be ready for that and be able to react. This was unfortunate right off the bat. Yeah, see, you miss your tech, and he just reads it with a forward smash. This is exactly what I was talking about before. But missing your tech just means that, like, if he goes for the forward smash, you don't have the mix-up of doing get up attack or regular get up, or roll to left, right, or anything like that. You're just going to get hit, right? And then just a bad double jump sweet spot. So a couple of execution errors, see you missing your tech, messing up the laser at the very beginning, and then also messing up this double jump sweet spot right here, which actually ends up getting you forward tilted, which is kind of an odd option, but it works out for the Marth, obviously. Invincibility, you drop down, shoot a short hop laser. Not the worst thing in the world. Port 1 spawn position is not great. Port 2 starts you right here. You can edge cancel right here and kind of cover this area. Also just fall down on the side platform. Top platform is not that great. You fall through. You could have actually shot a laser right there before you fall through. I mean, after you fall through, before you hit the ground. Just something to maybe speed the tempo up a little bit. But you end up chasing him. He kind of gets away from you, goes to top platform. What you don't want to do right here, this is like the biggest thing I've noticed right now, is that you just gave up the ground. Look at this. You shoot a short hop laser, and you give up the ground. Now, this may have been a mistake. I'm assuming you didn't want to do a short hop double jump nair, but I do think that you wanted to give up the ground here, which is kind of unfortunate, right? Maybe it was supposed to be a run-up grab or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be, but another execution mistake or just a bad idea. Either way, it's a problem, right? Because you need to hold on to the ground. This is really, really, really important. If you watch Mango versus any Marth, who's probably the best Falco to do it against Marth right now, it's all about holding ground control. It's so important. And you got him into shield after using that laser on the ground, and you had him in a really good position. Approaching laser right there would have been excellent because he has back turn to you. His only real options after that were to like wave dash out of shield, maybe like full hop double jump or something. He's a bad position at that point. But since you gave up the ground, you just lose all of the advantage that you had. See, I like this, but the way you gap closed right here wasn't fantastic. I like the laser, dash back, dash forward, laser, approaching laser. But then, yeah, you have to make sure that you're spacing your moves correctly. Right here, a grab would have been really, really nice. Once you force a Marth to the corner, grab forward throw or up throw is really effective. The shine, not so much, especially at lower percent. So be looking for some grabs when you actually chase Marth down in the corner. So I actually don't support this usually. When Marth is on side platform, I prefer to be off center right here. It's from this position to this position right here. You can actually see on Battlefield because there's this curved thing right here, and it's at the end of the curved thing on this right here. You can kind of envision this is off center on this side of the stage. This is off center on this side of the stage. It's a very good position against Marth that I've talked about in a bunch of different other analyses. But you want to be standing in that zone because Marth can't really just run off fair and hit you in that zone if you're right here, right? And you actually just force the issue immediate and run right into his forward air. This could just have gotten you grabbed and then you just die. If you approach Zane like that, a lot of times you're just going to die. Mute King too. I like the double shine jump away. That was solid. You could have done a shine grab though. Once you have Marth and shield, shine grab is so solid. Drug Fox has talked about how 90% of the time your shield pressure sequences as Falco should be shine grab. So yeah, just consider that, but a nice waveland back. A laser would have worked nicely there too. What actually gets you hit? Power shield, and then you just still try to dash forward laser. Always be cognizant of whether or not they're able to power shield your laser. The thing is, the only times I would really try to pay attention to this, the only times I try to approach immediately after shooting a laser is if it was low enough to make it very hard to power shield. But you also have to recognize the stance that Marth is in. If he's crouching right here, this laser is incredibly easy to power shield, but if you shoot a low laser, it's actually impossible for Marth to power shield if he's crouching. Also, if he's dashing forward. If they're standing still, they're most likely looking for a power shield regardless. So something you could do after that is do laser dash dance, and then recognize whether or not they got the power shield, and then try to react out of getting hit by your own power shielded laser. Or again, if you shoot a low laser, try to jump over it with another laser and predict that. Because if you can jump over your power shielded laser with another laser, you can catch Marth off guard a lot of the time because he's going to be coming out of his shield. So pay attention when this is happening. Because first of all, not a good laser height. You should have known that. You should have felt it in your hands. And then you just tried to follow it up anyway. And it's just, at that spacing, he could have just take laser dash backed anyway. This was just a bad idea, and then also poor execution. Try to shoot lower lasers, pay attention to what the Marth is doing and what stance they're in, and then try to react if you get hit by your own power shielded laser. You'll see I'm getting really, really good at that, so if you watch more of my recent sets of me fighting against somebody who's really good at power shielding, you'll notice I do a lot of like take my own laser dash back, or take my own laser dash forward aerial afterwards. But Mango is kind of the king of doing that. He's been good at it for like 10 years or something. Fair grab, pretty classic. Misses his follow-up on the platform. He just fares in. You nair out a shield, which is decently lucky, I want to say. But he did a terrible aerial timing. Forward smash out of the corner, I would not advise this. This is just more of kind of a scramble situation. Also, this short hop or full hop double jump right here into laser is actually really bad. You can full hop laser at this exact same height, just full hop laser, fast fall laser. Again, you'll see me and Mango doing it all the time. We're the two people who do it most often. It's something that I stole from Mango. So yeah, full hop right here instead of double jump. No reason double jump, it's hella risky. Nice, laser grab into the corner. You meant to grab the ledge, that's okay. Again, just maybe work on your execution slightly. Attacking in the wrong direction, he's side being. Again, this is kind of a scuffle situation. Instead of doing this air dodge, you have to think about, like, when you mess up execution, or if you have a bad idea, it means that you're losing tempo. You're taking time away from yourself, and your opponent is supposed to be taking time away from you. It's just like tennis. If you can get somebody off balance or force them like one beat sooner than they think or something, then they have a significant advantage, right? So right here, you do this air dodge, and you're 1/2 beat behind right now, right? And you just start dash dancing, but you're too slow. He's already here, right? So you have to know that executional mistakes put you in a pretty bad position. Nice pressure sequence though, a nice dash dance too. This is decently risky, but sometimes I like to do this against Marth too, where you do the full hop and then fast fall to platform, and then whiff punish their up air. It's not bad, but if they do ledge dash up tilt, you just die, literally die. So maybe control the ground a little bit more. It's a little bit more consistent. Start shooting short hop lasers, crouch near the ledge, stuff like that. It's really effective. Nice light shields by him. Again, you're approaching kind of that same zone. See, he's on the side platform. You just choose to walk up here and short hop. There's nothing really effectively that you can do right there unless you do like a shine land, which I don't think you were going for. Nice, chasing his dash back. Not the most effective way to do it, in my opinion. You were dash dancing for a second, then just kind of went for it, which is okay. It worked out. He SDI'd that up and then forward aired out of it, or he was to a high percent. You jabbed him, he got knocked up. Fair grab though, all the same. Yeah, that's just too high percent for you to actually get the slide off tech. Top platform, he was too slow. Up there forward smash, good DI though. So the reason I'm not like going into this too much is just because that's kind of like a guaranteed combo. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, he tried to forward smash that again. Be careful with this, too. I think that one thing that's really underrated is actually wave dashing out of shield on the platforms or just full hopping and then disengaging. Because the thing is, it might have seemed like you could have done this, but the pullback of the forward smash is something you have to pay attention to. And then everybody always expects the shield drop these days, which is why he was able to just pivot side B and whiff punish you. Very nice double lasers, though. Wait a second. Those are really good. Something tells me you use claw for this. Nice. So this was either very, very next level or you got lucky. The fake laser into dash dance, this is actually something that could have been extremely high level. If I saw Mango do this, I'd be like, that was insane. I don't know if I should give you the benefit of the doubt, but fake laser to bait out the counter into dash dance whiff punish it is really solid. A weak bear right there, probably not the best thing that you could have done. That's okay there. Roll up right here, you have to pay attention to being over 100 or not. Generally, that's pretty good against Marth, but regular get up probably would have been your most effective thing to do right there. I like the dash dances right there. You're not actually approaching at the same timings all the time, which is really nice to see, actually. From how many execution mistakes you've had so far, you've had a lot of better ideas compared to your execution. This laser, dash dance, and then go in with the nair was really solid. Could have been an approaching laser, which probably would have been slightly more effective, but the nair, again, was a good idea, and the tempo mix-up was solid. Got to be careful. Light shield or go to the ledge right here, or just stay moving and avoid. Backward short hop almost worked there, but it did clip you. I would most likely just light shield on top platform right here. If you get grabbed at this percent, you're not going to die. So I would just light shield on side platform, then just DI straight away. Just pay attention to that, because Marth has such a hard time killing at high percents, mostly because they can't combo off of grabs anymore, right? So if you just do a light shield, they're forced to grab you. And you can't die because you're at high percent. So the mixture of those two things works in your favor when they're on spawn platform. So this was kind of the same timing that you tried before. Laser, dash dance, and then yeah, he just countered it. It's a little unfortunate. He tried to forward air. He's been countering a lot, or forward tilt, sorry. He's starting to been countering a lot. I don't mind that you went to side platform here. It's not bad, although Marth can pressure you pretty effectively on the side platform. Considering doing some lasers in place right here, maybe run up shield as well to help break you out of the corner. But side platform's not bad. Also full hop into the corner and then double jump top platform can be decently effective too. But again, I don't like positioning myself above Marth all the time. Especially because you probably could have wave dashed out of shield and actually punished this this forward tilt here. Yeah. I would have liked to see like a wave dash forward grab or shine or something. You actually could have gotten him with a laser on the way down. Would have probably helped you pressure him right here. Yeah, kind of unfortunate. You went for probably laser forward smash. Got to be careful down airing people out of the air. This is something I've mentioned in almost every single one of my analyses, but it's something I really feel like people don't fully grasp at this point. Is that they're actionable very quickly if you down air them out of the air and they don't have to tech. So this shine, like you might have gotten it out before him, like actually getting his shield up. It's not 60 FPS, so you can't actually tell for sure, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But yeah, really just be careful. Because you don't have like a guaranteed punish a lot of times. And this is exactly why I don't like positioning myself above Marth, right? You got to be more consistent about that. This is, if you watch any set I have against any Marth, check it out. I slide off right here, double jump, and then I wave land down, so stuff like this doesn't happen. He just catches you because you accidentally burned your double jump because you edge canceled right there. Always wave land down top platform. The roll ins, yeah, I don't care about. And then yeah, which is really, really good. I'm saying that I don't mind. And then the slide off grab ledge, that was solid. And then yeah, really not confident off the ledge, which is really, really unfortunate. You guys have decently low ping too, so I'd like to see some better ledge options. Although the ping is spiking kind of between 25 and 40. But yeah, I would have liked to see some better ledge options. Even an early side B off the ledge right there actually would have been decently effective given his position. But then you just kind of flub it, unfortunately. He's going for some weird punish. You attack him on the side platform again. I mean, the full hop nair wasn't a terrible idea, except like the drift forward. Look at this. So when you dash, this is like pretty bad in almost every single matchup. It might have seemed like it almost would have worked, but this is a huge commitment in every matchup at this point because of how good people are at their shields and also just have shield dropping available. Also Marth and Fox and Sheik, they can all just hit you upwards very hard. So when you commit into the corner like this with Falco And even if you drift back like that, you get caught so often. You normally, if you want to be doing a full hop aerial to threaten people on the side platforms, you want to be doing it in this direction to go up to the top platform instead of out into the corner. So be cognizant of like going for that. And that's exactly why you got killed. So yeah, just be careful. Again, I don't know about the short hop nair into the center stage. He wasn't really there, but that's okay. He did the waveland off. He's been countering a lot again. So yeah, I would just dash dance against this guy. Dash dancing, you can actually dash dance against Marth. If you watch Mango or if you watch PP, they dash dance with Marth a lot of the time. Like you can play a dash dancing game at this range and still be effective with your threat range because of how far your dash short hop goes. So he's going for a lot of counters. Like you can actually just wait a lot of the time. It seems like he's either going for like pretty heavy committal stuff or he's like going for counters, which again is a heavy commitment. So yeah, consider dash dancing a little bit more often. And just being patient and watching for those moments where you have opportunities to whip punish. Also, you're missing a lot of techs. I don't know if it's on purpose. You are missing a ton of them. And then, yeah, you were just caught at a slight frame disadvantage right here. It looked like, yeah. You just tried to dash away. He caught you with a dash attack, which is okay. He tried to read your tech with that down air. Didn't work. Laser immediate nair gets stuffed. Forward throw, forward smash. He taunts on you. That's not good. But yeah, again, you missed your tech. And then you DI'd in right here. This is, Marth's forward throw is unreactable, I'm pretty sure. So that's just kind of unfortunate. But yeah, forward throw, forward smash, it's rough. If you get grabbed near the ledge at that percent, you actually want to do no DI. No DI is the best thing for you to do there, but like, let's say he forward smashed you instead of grabbing then forward smashing, then it's like, you definitely want to be holding in. So it's kind of tough in that position. Let me see, did you actually get your shield up before he grabbed you? It's not 60 FPS, so you can't tell. Doesn't look like it. So, I mean, this was a tough situation. But how did it all start again? Let's just look at this one time. So you just got caught right there. It seems like, you know, you're pretty far away from him. This is like a dash away laser right here. Create the space between you and Marth, right? You actually weren't under pressure right here. So it seemed like you wanted to disengage too late. You have to recognize situations when the Marth gives you that much space and you have opportunities to set up laser control. You have to take them. Also, instead of that double jump right there, something that's actually really good against Marth, and I haven't seen you do it yet, is when you're on the side platform, drop down laser is really, really good right there. So consider doing that. I feel like you weren't using your lasers to actually build ground control. You're using your lasers to try and approach sometimes, but you want to establish laser control to force them off balance, get yourself a good position, and then force an aggressive mix-up, right? You don't want to just shoot a laser, then go in. Like, try doing some lasers in place, do some lasers falling through the platform, do some laser, right? Like short hop laser. Do some dash back lasers, create space between you and the Marth, pull him towards you, and then push towards him, meet him in the middle, use your superior hitbox and stuff like that. Some zoning aerials, like down air in place. But instead we saw you just kind of try to go in sometimes, kind of go back sometimes, full hop sometimes, give up the ground control. So yeah, just be more cognizant of like when he gives you the space, when you can and can't laser, the different laser heights, how he's responding to your lasers. All of that is incredibly important in this matchup. Drugfox has told me he thinks this is one of the matchups where stage position is actually important. There are a lot of matchups where stage positioning isn't that important. This one definitely is. So pay attention to the stage position and try to take advantage of people who give up space frequently. That was really solid. Again, we see the same start here. I would have liked to see a drop through laser. Again, I don't think that accomplishes very much. Drop down laser. Catches him out of the air. You dash dance whiff punish this excellently. It was really solid. That actually should have been a double jump dare. I think it would have comboed at this percent because you started with nair shine instead of just immediate shine. So that's kind of unfortunate that you didn't combo this more, because that could have been a ton of damage. Tech flub gets you forward smash. He read you. I don't think that was a reaction. I think this was a read because of the wave dash. I'm not sure. Actually, that could have been a reaction. Yeah, that could have been a reaction. And again, the double jump sweet spot. The same exact thing that killed you at the start of the last match. So just execution mistakes, right? We saw the only reason you got knocked down to begin with is because you got forward smash execution mistaking over here on the side platform. And then another execution mistake got you killed. This is how top players kill you. Thing is, like, the reason, well, not the reason, but a lot of reasons why, like, you don't see Leffen losing to round 1 Falcos, and it's just like, well, can't he just get shined down aired 4 times and he just dies? Thing is, people hand him so many execution mistakes that he knows exactly how to kill you, right? He takes those 2 execution mistakes, he kills you for it. Other Marths, other Falcos, other Foxes, they'll let you do some execution mistakes. Sometimes they'll nick you or whatever. This guy was out to kill you, right? He reacted out of the knockdown that he received from the execution mistake, threw you off the stage, down tilt, covered your double jump sweet spot. If you fail that execution too, you're just dead, and he kills you for it, right? So that was a sign of a decent player, but he's also just execution testing you. If you pass your execution tested, that's when you can play the real mix-ups, right? Not a terrible back air, he was kind of doing weird stuff. I don't mind the dash dances, but stay at a threatening range. This is important. Look at you. Look. See how far you back up right here? Now he's outside of your threat range. You're not prepared to punish this immediately. You need to be able to stand next to him, have the ground control, and know that when you shoot a laser, you actually lock him down. You reduce his threat range, right? Because you no longer has access to instant dash anything. He doesn't have access to dash attack or dash grab or like dash short hop nair, so he can cover all this space, right? When you shoot a laser, he cannot do that. So you need to stand closer so you can punish big commitments like him, like that from him. You got underneath him, which was okay. Again, you gave it the ground control and an execution flub. I don't mind that. That was okay. These back airs are working out for you, but you have to be careful approaching Marth from this exact angle, because coming right here is where Marth's fair is going to cover. Most people would come down with an aerial right there, but it seems like you just kind of got lucky in that instance. Nice. Down air, solid. Marth can actually tech this pretty frequently at this point, so consider doing like get up and then back air forward smash to cover the ops attack or something a lot of the time, but against this Marth that seems decently effective. So that was really good. Good edge guard. He just run up grabs you. That's a mix-up that sometimes you have to respect, especially when they have invincibility. Seemed like a small tech flub there. That was good. See, that seemed to me like you recognized that he gave you a lot of space. Look at this. Roll. He committed. You were like, okay, I'm going to laser you then. Oh, sorry. So he jumps above you, goes to side platform. When he full hop, that should have been a signal for you to move forward. Look at this. You shoot laser. He jumps up full hop. You shoot this laser, which is fine. You should have dashed forward, immediate, gotten past him, and then done a full hop back air, moving into center stage, or whiff punish this with a jump shine for sure. But instead you dash back as if he was threatening you with something. But this jump should have been a pretty easy reaction. Marth's full hop takes a lot of time, so yeah. And again, giving up ground control. I want to say that it's an execution mistake because you just do instant aerial. But it's happened a few times. You gotta be careful. Yeah, early aerial pressure crossing up to the front of his shield is not what you want to do. Always stay aware of what side of the shield you're on, especially against Marth, because he does not have nearly as many out of shield options if you're just behind him. Or as many punishing out of shield options, I should say. Spot touch on wake up, he misfaces his grab, so some flubs from both of you. Oh my god, this is the second opportunity you had an opportunity for a lot of damage. If this was just a down air, you can do a shine and do a down air into a down smash, or an up tilt and then another down air, then a down smash, or a shine. Like, that could have been so much damage. You would have seen Mango. If you gave Mango, literally put down your controller right now, Mango would have gotten it's 70, 80, 90% off this. You gotta have those same standards for yourself off punish, because there's no reason you can't. I don't mind the passive pressure. This was okay, but you have to know when to give it up. He dashes back right here. Had to shield right here. Be like, okay, I lost. You have to take a mix-up to that point. A little unfortunate. I also would have liked to see some actual like space back airs right here. I don't think that would have been terrible. Like right here. You got him to whiff. Also, a lot of times, you have to think every time you do a tomahawk, when you laser, it has the same amount of landing lag. So you could have done a laser right here while he was backing up. So I don't mind the passive pressure, but when you have someone locked down in shield, especially Marth and also kind of like Peach, a lot of characters actually, when you have them locked into shield and then you shoot a laser on their shield, they are at such a large disadvantage. So try to take advantage of that once you already have the Marth in shield. Because you got step one. And then you put on some passive pressure. You didn't really punish him swinging. You kind of jumped at the wrong time. I see the idea. It's just that it wasn't fully executed as well as it could have been. Regular get up. You spot dodge the grab, which is okay. Delayed spot dodge and wake up. Again, he's not swinging on the way down. These back airs I normally would not advise because you're right in front of him. You can go for things like this if you're underneath the Marth, because the way that I talk about this in every Marth analysis, the way Marth forward air works is frame 3 or 4 or 5. Well, I'm just going to say frame 3, 4, or 4, 5, 6, right? It goes from diagonal up to straight to down, right? And it's right in front of him. So it actually starts up high. So if you're underneath him, you can actually catch him on the startup of forward air. And also you're directly underneath him, so you can do things like crouch cancel. That was solid recognition. Down air, nice. Again, you were kind of jumping with him on the ledge, which is decently scary if he does stuff like ledge dash up tilt. Not clean play off that ledge once again. Gotta like practice your ledge dashes, man. You showed me that you could shoot the low double lasers. Gotta be cleaner off the ledge. And then yeah, he just beats you with a run up forward smash. Sometimes you have to respect that. You gotta use the corner that you have. If you watch Mango, maybe he would have even wake up dash back. Wake up dash back is actually really solid against Marth, because they kind of have to attack your initial position. A lot of Marths don't like overshoot. Right, so dash back, dash dance right here, whiff punish forward smash could have been really, really good. Wake up shield or like dash shield right here could have been really good too. You could have gotten grab, but maybe then you tech on platform or whatever. Just stay aware of like, you know, the Marth definitely could zone you out in this position right here. You try to just dash aerial right away, and it's like he could definitely just beat you out for doing that. So you got to be careful. Dash aerial on wake up is not the most effective thing unless you've done some previous conditioning. How do you get clipped right here? Yeah, you have to be careful at low percent hitting people with things like this. If you do rising aerial on people that are at low percent, you're just asking to be counter hit. That's exactly what that is. Oh, the good idea, and then just didn't quite work out. That was crazy. You should be dead here. Okay, didn't want to kill you. So he gets the counter. It's just kind of unfortunate. It's just a timing read, and then he counters your double lasers from the ledge. So again, if you had ledge dash, probably would have helped you. Just saying, ledge dash could have helped you a bunch in this set already. Spot dodge that, solid. Although he could have waited for your spot dodge, but those are just like the layers of mix-ups. And again, a wake up dash back potentially could have worked here. Just telling you. Wake up dash back might have worked, maybe. You might not have had enough time, I'm not sure. I'm just saying maybe. Something to consider. Run up grab, up air, back air. I like the way that you're using your lasers in your dash dances. I would just like you to see, like, it seems like you have these timing mix-ups and you're just like refusing to hold on to the ground or actually stay close enough to him to make these mix-ups useful. See, because that was really good. That was really, really good. Nice. Yes. Yes. That was the best you've played so far. That was excellent. Let's watch this back one more time. You could have told me this was Mango. I'd believe you. Really, really nice. Really nice. Gotta make sure. So this is something that Mango literally never screws up. And I still screwed up. This laser has to be better. You can get dash attacked right here. Dash attack, upbeat, you're just dead. If you run up grabs right here, you're just dead. So you gotta be careful with that laser coming down. Have to be. Execution mistake. You actually can't reaction tech chase Marth on the ground because of his animations look too similar. So maybe you thought that this was a tech in place or something, and then yeah, you just missed your jump cancel grab too. I'm not sure if that would have saved your life, but it potentially might have, because you jump cancel grab has a shorter animation than dash grab like what you did. So that's unfortunate because you definitely had an opportunity there. And if he did tech in place, grab forward throw right there could have been really, really solid. Okay, game 3. Again, that first laser really doesn't serve a purpose, and then you execution flub, which I've seen you do a couple times now, the same execution flub where you shine instead of drop through laser. And now look at your position. Oh, you gave up so much time. Fortunately, he doesn't punish you that hard for it. He does a rising full hop fair into a double jump fair to top platform. Definitely not that great from him. Dare, laser into immediate dare, break out of the corner. That was solid. Good recognition on this laser too. Yeah, he dashed in, you caught him with laser, and then you just immediate hit him. Solid. Caught his roll there. Keeping the pressure alive. Yeah, you have to be aware of all the different options that they have too. Like, this isn't the worst thing, except for up tilt shine. Like, not the best maybe, except for shine wave dash back might have worked here. But yeah, wave dash out of shield forward smash is a classic from Marth. Literally a classic. You've seen Mutaking do it since like 2006. So you got to be careful of that one. Make sure you're on top of the Marth when you're shining. Yeah, that was perfect, right? And then after you shine, you have to be thinking about like whether or not they can actually do the wave dash out. So maybe a fadeaway dare, or maybe you shoot a short hop laser in prediction of that, right? A lot of times if you, like, look at this pressure sequence right here. Not this one. So let's say you did this laser shine, and then you did another short hop laser. Laser shine, if you do another short hop laser right here, a lot of times you avoid Marth grab. You can always do a backwards short hop, which will also avoid grab, and then down air. You could do a late down air. So there's a lot of different pressure mix-ups that you can do to avoid both Marth grab and that wave dash back. Nice job using the dash dance out of the corner. Would have liked to see something better out of the late aerial right here. Bam. Probably either a deeper cross-up or a later aerial. You kind of were in the middle there, right? Missing a lot of techs. It's crazy. That tech you hit, but yeah, dash tag forward smash. Unfortunate. Catches you. He just read you. Off of a trade. Low laser gets short hop fared, which is interesting. This is that laser I was talking about before. You have to know that, like, think about all of Marth's options if you actually shoot a low short hop laser. He can't dash forward power shield, right? He's going to have to either jump over it, or shield it, or dash away power shield it, or stand still power shield it. And so you should be decently ready for all of those options, right? He can't dash attack you. He only has access to, like, his aerials. So as long as you're outside of dash forward aerial range, you're safe. But you are actually right inside of that range. So just use your space a little bit more effectively. And make sure that you understand what options the Marth has available to him, depending on which laser height you choose. If you shoot a high laser, right, which I like to do once I already have Marth in shield, I shoot a short hop laser. He's in shield, I recognize that. Shoot a higher, like a kind of a mid-high short hop laser height, because all he can do out of shield is like either wave dash, which I can stuff because he has to do something out of the 10 frames of wave dash after he commits to the jump cancel or jump squat and everything like that. But I shoot a high one because it's going to stuff him doing an aerial out of shield, which is probably the most common thing that he's going to do, and also hit him if he tries to do like a shield grab or something like that. So just be cognizant of which laser heights you're choosing and the threat ranges of what you're locking down. He's using a lot of side B. Missing a lot of techs. Again, that rising nair was better. Do you see why this rising nair was better? Because you were actually in the corner, faded to top platform. What you should do is actually rising back air. Rising back air hits harder. Probably has a better time shield poking too. The foot angling up right here. But that's okay. I don't mind the idea either way. Rising short hop nair, definitely not the move. Yeah, rising short hop nair with a drift towards him. Very bad. Gotta be careful. Inside of his threat range, just barely again. Didn't respond to the full hop correctly. Right. So, like, you could have just disengaged here or gone directly underneath him right away. Right? Boom, dash forward right here. You're directly underneath. Dash forward, crouch. Forward smash even. Dash up, crouch, up tilt. Dash up, auto cancel back here right behind him. Something like that. You had the opportunity. Full hop from Marth is not good. Nice with punish. Interesting up air. I would have liked to see a full hop back air here unless he light shielded. This is a free shield poke, especially the backside of Marth's shield. Check this out. Look at this. This is a free shield poke right here. I mean, you get it with the up air, just could have been a back air, right? Which is kind of the same concept at this point. Got underneath him. Would have liked to see some lasers kind of cradling him on the way down, right? So you just try to walk up and forward tilt, but he actually came down with a forward air this time, randomly. Hasn't been doing it the entire set. Again, you give up the ground for free. Look at this. Look. Short hop laser. Okay, he's dashing back. I would tell you to probably either shoot another short hop laser in place or take space. You just full hop, double jump. Gotta be careful. You're very lucky there. Can't give up the ground like that. More Phantasm, thank you very much. Thank you. And then how do you get here? Do you give up the center stage? I gotta fix this, by the way. Sorry for everybody that's watching this YouTube video. I gotta fix this. Okay, done for. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I was talking about, the full hop nair into the corner. This is the exact opposite of that nair that we saw before that drifted backwards, right? And how you can get punished for doing this is exactly what I was talking about. Now you're in the corner, right? And like, we could analyze your corner options and everything like that, but the thing is, you just put yourself at a disadvantaged spot. Like, if you die here, it's your own fault. Yeah. Back throw, forward smash, high percent, you DI'd in. Gotta make sure there. I'm just gonna take off my browser source. Thank you very much, Zombie, for the reset. I appreciate it. Okay. Now we should be 100% good. Sorry for all the transitions. Okay. So like I said, it's kind of your own fault jumping into the corner with this full hop nair. Greedy. Like, at this percent, you know, laser jab, laser forward tilt, laser shine grab, forward throw off stage, laser, you know, if you get a down air, if you get a nair, you get an up smash, forward smash, anything. Just low committal, right? It could kill him. You don't have to go for those big plays. You don't have to go for that. Trying to maybe scout out his roll right there or something. Get a jab. That could have killed. Bad timing on the back air. You actually could have gotten a shield poke right here. Pretty unfortunate. Did a high short hop back here. Bam! Hit him right in the head. You actually like spot dodge first or something, right? What happened here? Oh, you shined and then did it. Pretty slow. See, you traded with an air. This is what I would have liked to see before, right? Okay, that works. You did it way too late, but oh my god, you're scaring the crap out of me. Could have done that a lot sooner, just to not scare me, but I guess you knew. Again, giving up the ground. I would like to see you either do some like good ground movement to avoid the Marth, go on the top platform, light shield, or go to the ledge and refresh, and then ledge dash. Because you're just getting caught. Like, no reason you should get caught like that. Never mess around with people's invincibility like that. And then, again, positioning yourself above Marth is not what you want to be doing. You just took so much damage. What percent did you start at here? Started at 19. You're over 100. All because you're trying to jump away from the Marth. He can chase you. He has a sword. Up tilt. Catches your side B. Yeah. That was unfortunate too. That was kind of like a panic option. Can't panic on your way down. Like I said, this laser has to be better. This is exactly what I was talking about. It's the same laser as that double jump one. This doesn't really accomplish anything. You have to make sure that laser's really low to stuff him from moving in and doing anything. Even a run up, down smash, whatever. That was just kind of random, caught you off guard, which is decently unfortunate, but you just tried to up tilt him after the dash attack, which probably wasn't the best either. Dash attack at that lower percent. I always talk about this too. The way you prioritize which moves you're doing depends on your opponent's percent and your percent. Neutral is definitely percent based. There's almost no matchup in the game where, you know, your move prioritization is exactly the same no matter the percent, right? Strongest example of this, as soon as Jigglypuff gets to like 67%, maybe 69%, 70 on this stage, gets to Fox, you'll see the Fox start doing a lot more dash dancing, a lot less lasering. You might think, well, why isn't he lasering? I thought lasering was good in this matchup. Why isn't he back airing? I thought that he could trade a back air with this Puff. It might be kind of good for him. Because he's looking for the up throw up air, right? Up throw up air is extremely effective now. Then when the Puff is at 120, you see a lot more lasers, you see a lot more back airs, right? Same thing with Marth Falco. Don't be going for dash attacks at low percent. Just move prioritization stuff. A lot of times in your combos, you've been choosing the wrong moves at the wrong percents too. So it's not only a neutral thing, but also just a combo-based thing, which is the more obvious one, right? Luckily, you link a dash attack there. That was kind of scary. This full hop, I don't disagree with, because you drift up to the top platform. Nice. Actually, shield poke him there. Again, you're giving up the ground so much. You gotta be careful. Westballs gives up the ground, but he sets up traps. You're jumping for seemingly no reason. Right? Westballs has traps that he sets up. You always want to establish laser control with a low short hop laser first. Almost never do you want to shoot a high short hop laser immediate, because you're just reading that they have to commit to the air, but their dash just goes straight under it. You had the ability, you stopped rolling in right here, which is nice. You did the regular get up, which they can actually react to. Did the regular get up instead of rolling in, but you're still missing your techs, which is surprising me. Kind of unfortunate. A decent air dodge. I'm surprised he reacted with a side B instead of a turnaround grab. What most Marths are going to do here is actually turn around, grab you, and just throw you back off. So the air dodge like isn't that effective, but at least gives you another chance to live. But yeah, you could have just woke up full hopped right here. Wake up, hold shield is kind of like the scared thing to do. Yeah, wake up full hop or like wake up dash right here. Wake up laser would be pretty ballsy actually. But wake up shield is just kind of like, I think you're going to forward smash me and I'm reading that you're going to forward smash me. Please don't do anything. Please, please, please. And then he just ran up, grabbed you. So you probably could have crouch cancel shine this. It seemed like you kind of had the ground you were holding down. Yeah, you definitely could have shined right there. That's okay there. And again, it looked like you tried to dash forward aerial on wake up. Have to be careful against Marth. Your startup of your startup of you dashing and jumping is actually just going to get caught by either a forward smash or an aerial moving in from Marth. And he's just pressuring you on wake up. Even a roll, actually. A roll would have been really nice. I forgot about a roll. If you roll in right there, that's okay. If he grabs you again, whatever. If he up throws you, go to side platform, force a 50-50 with the tech in place and the tech roll to the sides and then slide off DI. Or you, if he down throws you, you just tech in again. You get closer and closer to center stage. So yeah, you just got caught out on wake up quite a few times. So that's going to be the analysis. In summary, I think that you really need to hold onto the ground, shoot a low laser to establish laser control. Your mix-ups off of the laser once you get the control is really, really nice. I like the dash dance then go in, like the early aerial with the cross-up, the late aerials. Obviously, it could be better. It could be improved. A lot of times, like you were kind of caught in between a cross-up, in between a low aerial. Sometimes you approach with like a high short hop nair. Definitely do not do that. Unless you have a very solid read, they're going to be going for like an early shield grab or something like that. If you're going to do an early aerial, down air is actually what you want to be doing most of the time against Marth regardless. But establish laser control, just like I was talking about. I love the mix-ups that you were doing. Get better off the ledge. You died almost every time you had to grab the ledge, which was really unfortunate. You shot some good low lasers. Stuffed Marth really well. You just have to realize that lasers from the ledge are only effective if you can pair them with a solid ledge game, right? If you ledge dash when they're not respecting your space, you hit them, right? If they're just right next to the ledge, you ledge dash. So bad for them. You either take center stage or you hit them for doing that. If they respect your ledge dash, they go into center stage, you laser them, right? It works so well in tandem, right? But if you don't have the combination of those two things, it becomes much less effective. Shield pressure was decent. I would have liked to see more shine grabs. Would have liked to see you just push him to the corner more often. It seemed like you were too willing to kind of just let him come to you while you were in the corner. You kind of gave up the space yourself, which wasn't too great. Full hop aerials into the corner were way too committal. Try to play safer, different move prioritization when he is at higher percent. And when he's at lower percent, you also need to reprioritize what you're doing. And also during his invincibility, try to avoid that a little bit better. Use light shields and then also go to the ledge when you can. And also just work on your ledge dashes would be great. But yeah, that's about all I got. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.